What is up, guys? It is Christmas season. Woo! And it's been raining for a day now, and loving this weather. So we've had a one-day break. I figured I'd get out here and show you a little bit more. Kobo wanted to join. I don't know if you guys can see him down here, but that's my best friend. We're gonna go ahead and go through in this episode the excavator, do some digging, show you guys what it can do, what it's capable of, and eventually I'm gonna get some really cool stuff. I want to see what I can crush with this guy right here. So this is about 7 feet tall right here, between here to here. Haters would say I'm lying. Anyway, so it's probably more like maybe like 5. But yeah, we're gonna go through this. I'm gonna show you guys some of the stuff inside, the motor, and how it runs. So if you guys want to stay and continue and watch this, let's go. And hey, let me tell you something. It's sweater season, baby. Time for hot chocolate and cuddles. So I don't really know who could resist this, but I mean, you guys are seeing it firsthand. So my excitement is through the roof right now. I'm making noises that I can't help. It may be Tourette's, I don't know, but yeah. Oh, big boy toys, my boy! Oh.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Don't forget to like and subscribe right now. Thank you. It's a tank, boy. Tank, look at that tank. Just look at it. Would you look at it? Tank, tank, tank. All right, Chi, it is time to put the cab on. Is big and ugly.
That might be the deaf. Watch out.
Huh?
That might be for the deaf.
I don't think this is deaf. It smells like fuel. I don't know if anybody saw that right now. First thing I noticed was a leak for the diesel. Hopefully we can fix it. Problem I heard with these excavators is, look at that, loose screw. See? How many of these screws are loose? It's crazy to me. All these are loose. So do I need to turn all the power on to check everything or no? For lights?
You want to check everything. You want to check your lights, everything. So you got a light up there. You got a light right here.
Just turn the power on, bro. So you're not killing the battery.
Okay. Now it says that I have over a half tank, so that's good. I don't know how to read this thing quite yet.
Chinese or?
Yeah, no, it's in English, but I better just be careful with what I'm touching. I'll have to get the manual on that. Backup camera is plugged into the cigarette lighter. It has an on and off button. Okay, we got high beam. That's the top. Okay, low beam probably. Did the bottoms turn on down here or no?
That's a high beam. That's No, you just stuck the high beam off.
Okay, how about low beam?
Yep.
Both sides or just one?
Oh yeah, it's both sides. Oh, turn your high beam back on.
Oh, here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's for both lights. Now I got a windshield wiper right. Oh, how about up top, the light thing in the back?
Oh, the yellow light.
Yep.
Yeah, it's working.
What was that water?
Refitting.
There it is.
Oh, your sprayer.
Putting pins in these buckets. They sent me a couple of buckets and they sent me a bunch of these pins, so I had to go to the store. They didn't send me any bolts. Kind of weird, but I'm not going to complain. This is one of the buckets that I ordered along with it. Pretty even fit. All I'm doing is evening it out. I don't know what I'm doing at all, but you have to learn somehow. And this is my first 10 minutes in a excavator ever operating in my life. It's the same way I started out with this Bobcat, and a lot of you guys watch my videos, and apparently a lot of you guys appreciate how I work in it. So I am going to try and figure out how to use this thing, and I'm gonna work out there in the front of my property. So alright y'all, truth be told, I should be using a tooth bucket right now because we live in the area with the hardest hard pan. This stuff usually needs a bullet teeth, but it seems to be getting the job done, so I'll just continue using it. Alright guys, so what we have going on here is where I'm putting the bucket, there is a big old hump all the way down and basically a slope. And I want to take the slope out because to the right of the bucket there's a big old dip that I can't get a mower to. So I figured why not use this opportunity to use the excavator instead of the skid steer. So I'm going to continue pulling all this out and it's going great. I wish I would have had a tooth bucket or went and got the tooth bucket, but it was too far away. So I'll just come back with the skid steer and even it out. So I'm just practicing anyway. All right, starting with the back of the motor, we have a Kubota engine. I don't know if you guys can read all that. Well, that is a Kubota motor. Starts up real nice and fresh. As a matter of fact, I'll go turn it on so you guys can hear it. That noise you hear there is the fuel pump. Nice and smooth. Sounds exactly like a Kubota motor. Comes with an on and off switch. You have your fuel or your oil fill right there. It's kind of weird. The battery's over here. I guess you would get to the battery from the top, or you remove these panels to get to the battery. I don't know how hard that is, but I'd have to find out. You have your, I think this is a hydraulic, back here, a hydraulic gauge, which is a terrible area to put that because it's hard to see. Again, unless you pull this top thing off, you can't see it around that, but it's all the way in the back over there. The green, I believe, would be the antifreeze or the windshield washer stuff. That is a big battery. That looks like some sort of fuel filter. Yes, it is. Because there's the pump bulb on top. The pump bulb. Ow! This is the electric fuel pump. And I don't know what that stuff is. I believe that's a filter inside there. Well, with the fan. That's that. Okay, let's go to the cab. Inside the cab, you can move this up and down. I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to do that. It came with the fancy window cover. This is your lock for the door, which will open and close, and it actually locks right in. Look at that, bam. Haven't had no problems with the door. I lost the sticker cover when we were putting the cab on. This is your activator to activate everything. This is a footrest. This is also a footrest. Handles to move forward and backwards. Okay. This right here lifts the boom. Then when you go this way, it moves that. Okay. This here stretches it out, comes in. Then you have buttons on here. That's your horn. We have quick attach, and another quick attach. Oh, these ones are for the, now you have to ask them to put that on your buttons, because normally it's a foot pedal that does it. I never heard of that before, but that's what they did. Comes with a fancy Bluetooth stereo. You got a fan, a cool AC system. I've never seen that before. Look at that. What does that do? Huh, I'll have to find that out. This seat is really comfortable, the top and side. Always remember to have 3 points of entrance. Entrance. Does that make sense? I don't know. Okay, I have a backup camera here that I asked them to install. It cost $70, $75 American money. It's got a USB lighter plug. I keep my phone charged with that, and it actually charges it within a couple hours. The AC is cool. It's really cold, but what's weird is sometimes it cycles, and it cycles on and off. And I don't know if it's because there's some sort of like temperature deal in here, but sometimes when it's real hot and it cycles, I can feel it get a little warm, but normally it's freezing. So you turn it up and down. It also has a heater, but it's not like a car heater. It's going to be heated from the motor. You have your little yellow light at the top, windshield wiper juice, windshield wiper, and you have 2 lights, one at the bottom down there and one on your boom. So far, I've operated this thing for 5 or 6 hours, and I'm starting to get a little bit of the hang of it, but I'm still not used to it. So what I'm gonna do is go through and operate this a little bit and learn it, and you guys can watch me learn it. It may be painful. Again, remember, I'm a beginner. Put me on a Bobcat, I'm gonna compete. You put me on this, I'm gonna get smoked. It's a little difficult to get in and out. As you can see, the 3 points of contact is going to be right here, right there, and your foot down there, or this bar. This mirror oftentimes gets in my way when I'm coming in or out. I always hit it. But yeah, it's hard to step on that. So it's a little complaint that I have. Over down here, yonder, you can see yonder there that that's all exposed. That doesn't seem like a good idea to me with the sun, the heat, and the elements of the everything, but I guess that's how they do it. Right there is where your gas tank is. So, okay, see the air conditioning just shut off right now? Oh, and it just turned back on. And I think because it senses that it's a certain temp that it wants it to be at, so it thinks it can shut off and on. But I'm in the middle of working with a dealer with that to find out what's going on. But as you can see, as I turn it down, it shuts off. And I think it's because it feels like it's met the point that it's supposed to. So don't forget to turn off your power, turn that off. This is push to start. So we're gonna go ahead and put this down, and we're gonna turn the air off. Shut her on down. Now I'm gonna try and get out of here safely. Okay, out of here. Oh. Okay, this thing does not tilt left and right. It goes up and down, and that's it. When I ordered this machine, all these wires were sticking out of the left and right side. These were sticking way around over here, and I was like, dude, there's no way I can demo a house and have wires sticking out like that. So they rerouted them inside here, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure if it's going to affect anything, but it hasn't affected anything yet, so we're going to keep going for it. It came with 3 buckets that I ordered, and it has a back hook. It has a back hook here. It has the quick attach. And you got your light down there, your gas tank inside here. This locks. And look at this. You can actually put a lock on this thing. I believe that's the fuel, or the, I don't know what that is actually. I'm just not even gonna answer that. Fuel tank, when I got it, was seeping out of here a little bit. I had to get that, I had to tighten these screws down. You always hear that when you order Chinese stuff, sometimes they don't tighten the screws down. But what I've noticed also is, look at all these green markings where they have matched up where the nut's supposed to end at, to know that nothing's come undone. That's good craftsmanship there. I like that. I think it's a J-high pump. Interesting. And then you have your dipstick to check your fluid level there. So there are like 2,500 zerks on this thing. I don't know what half of them go to. It tells you when to lubricate them. When I got this machine, make sure if you order one, you tell your dealer to put it in English before you get it, because if not, you can download Google Picture Words Translator, and that's how I ended up having to translate it. If you guys want to order one of these, I can order you one. I am going to start selling them. I am a dealer in California for them, and I can save you money. It's not... Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey. I'm just doing a YouTube. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm going to call you in a bit about the your yard, though. Sounds good. Okay. If you guys want to order one, let me know. I can get one 6.5, 13,000 pound excavator to your door. Don't quote me, but from 50,000, which I believe is 10,000 less than some of these other guys out there. And this is the same exact thing. Important. So most excavators out there, you'll notice, have the boom out in the front, and it stops right here, and the curling point is out in front right here. They did away with that with the company I ordered it from because it's somewhat in your way and you can't really see as much to the right, this boom block. So they moved it back. Oh, shit. Okay, look at these welds. I mean, there isn't a bad weld on this thing, including the bucket. It is just awesome. Chinese have come a long way with their stuff. Now, I can't say how good the metal is. We're gonna find that out over time. But these down here, look at, see all the white markings? That's awesome, I love that. I don't really like these lines being down here like that. But they are. So maybe one day I'll zip tie them up or something. So you don't want to get those caught in debris. So anyhow, we're gonna go through and start using this thing. Oh, fire extinguisher, didn't tell you guys about that. There's a couple lines down there. The window even came with a little blocker. We're gonna tint these windows though and make them look real nice. So this is the machine here. It's lovely. I like it so far. It's been great for me. I haven't really done much with it, but it's really cool and I just wanted one. When you purchase one, they make you pay cash for it. You have to start off by sending a little under $10,000, then they build it. Then once it's done being built, you have to send the money. They're gonna tell you they'll be done with it in a month. Don't expect that. Give it at least 75 days and don't expect once it gets on the ship to arrive because stuff happens. It took me 6.5 months from the date I purchased this machine to get it to me. And that seemed like forever. I had so much anxiety, it was lost at sea. There's apps that you can use, which I will list in the link below or in the description below. You can track it. But again, it's easier if you order it from me. I know how to do everything and I'll get it to you guys. Good looking machine so far. I think it goes like 5 to 7 miles an hour on 2-speed, but maybe some of you guys can tell me that have excavators, do they all have no power in high gear? Because in my Bobcat in high gear, I could turn with the load and everything. This one in high gear, you can't even turn with the load. It struggles. You have to put it back in to low gear in order to have that power. I just think that that's the way that they're built because the excavator transfers all the fluids or something to the high gear, so there's no low end. Maybe you guys can explain. I think it's just for going fast. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments below and I will answer them as best as I can. And don't make fun of me. Remember guys, my first time using an excavator or my first 5 to 10 hours, never used one in my life. So you're gonna learn with me. And I promise you guys this, within 6 months to a year, I'm gonna be digging pools. I'm gonna be doing all kinds of different things because frankly, I really just don't want this thing sitting around. And you can go and do Bobcat work or excavator work and get paid $200 an hour or $150 an hour, but why do that? Why not start learning how to do other things like putting in a septic system and charge $10,000 to $15,000? You need to check with your state what's required, whether it's a contractor's license, whether it's insurance, licenses, bonds. I'm not telling you guys to go out there and buy one and not check that stuff out. That stuff I can't give you because I'm not in your state. If you're in California, it's tough here. You have to have a contractor's license and everything. You have to have insurances up the wazoo. But if you're good at sales, you can make a lot of money in this department. And if you have a lot of people refer you, that's even more money. I will continue making more videos of it as I get to learn how to use it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for checking us out. I know this video was a little long to be able to show you guys the breakdown of the different things of the excavator and how some of the stuff worked. I'm gonna make more videos of doing fun things, so make sure you stay tuned. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like it. Leave me a comment if you have a question. Did you touch my freaking drums? Subscribe and hit that bell button so you can know when we upload the next video. So with that being said, thank you so much. We will see y'all on the next one. Thank you.